Alright everyone, this is Mystic Juicer, back with some more Yomi action, switching over to Summer Smash, which is a massive tournament put on by Jenga Jam, double elimination. We're in the losers bracket right now. We are watching the fight between SouthpawHare and Mad King. Strong players both. SouthpawHare representing a very strong Geiger. He's got a strong Pocket Vendetta. Mad King, very much known for his very powerful Quince play, has been busting out some other characters. So I'm interested to see what he shows. One of the very early games that I cast was between these two. Very tense game. Both very strong personalities. Mad King tends to take, as he mentioned on the stream, if you'll notice, tends to take losing pretty hard. So we could see a potential tilt. Yes, this is going to be a best of 7, so we're in it for the long haul, and if we see Quince, it's going to tend to be a longer game, just because of the nature of that character. Whoa! What? 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 Alright, so not completely unexpected, I do have to say, yep. Destiny battle confirmed. So not completely unexpected. Southpaw does have a strong BBB. He has played the character quite a lot. This can be a really weird matchup. I mean, like any matchup, Geiger can just win it in one shot, and that's basically, if he's going to win it, he's going to win it off of some sort of sick temporal distortion combo after he comes out of range. And if he loses it, it means that, you know, there was a misguess or a read or some kind of combat loss, and BBB was able to grind it out. So BB is going to tend to play... he's going to tend to do his damage in discrete chunks, especially at range, so you can't do any big combos. His really scary stuff is actually when you're close. He's got strong aces at 0.2 speed for 21 damage. Undercut in neutral. Okay, blocks his way out. Very nice. Geiger busting out of prison. only lost 10 or only lost 20 health in range, which is not too bad. Definitely a tax you're willing to pay. Southpaw either unable to find or unwilling to play queens. Possibly he went to range just with king. This can be a tough matchup for Geiger, I feel like, because it's difficult to build anything. So you can't, you know, spend the entire game holding down back and playing kind of a really block-heavy building, like a build-up kind of style. Without basically going to range almost guaranteed, and then having to fight your way out of that before you can get anything going. Oh! Okay. Take that 20. Beats out the wake-up throw. Yeah, gets to bully with aces. Really effective, especially because Geiger's 0.0 speed ace, obviously beats every single combat reveal or every single attack in BBB's arsenal, but especially important because it beats out his 0.2 speed double ace attack, which is the thing that often in the late game he uses to close out and push people into blocking and getting them back into range. So theoretically, this is going to let Mad King throw with a bit more impunity. Ooh! Catches a throw with his queen. This should lead into good damage. Okay. Yep, respects the face down. With 6 cards in hand, unlikely that he would get a huge payoff off of that anyway. Could have thrown the aces in there for 20 additional damage. But tough to risk that. Tough to risk that on a face down when that's really the thing that's going to let you bully. Haven't seen any kings played by Mad King so far. Another very, very strong option in neutral and at range. Wow, heavy throw range here from Southpaw. Very surprised. Does get tagged with the normal attack. Okay, uses the king to knock him down. Do we see Temporal Distortion here? He's got the knockdown. This would be sort of a typical place to play it. Okay, do see the Overdrive. No response in terms of Temporal Distortion from Mad King. Still has those 2 aces in hand that he can bully with. So the mix-up is raw aces into not lethal, or cross-up normal. Nice, undercuts the 4. Oh, baits the Joker. Good value off of that too. Builds a hand. He's at 9 cards in hand now. Of course, the higher that hand count, the scarier Geiger potentially becomes. BBBB having to do a lot of work to get back in this game. Pretty much has to find a way to get to range to make this happen. No. Tricky for him, especially in neutral, because he can't rely on blocks to stay safe. And with a 50 health lead, Geiger can play a lot of queens, a lot of jacks to punish blocks. Oh, nice! Undercuts. I'm really surprised about that. I mean, I guess it's an option select against the block, but yeah, I mean, you have to think that that Southpaw was going to represent AA as part of his range. Oh well, not a huge combat loss for Mad King. He's still very much in command of this. There's no more aces on the table for Southpaw. Immediately reloads with a gold burst. Okay, never mind. So only 2 aces have been played. I thought AA was completely off the table, but it is still potentially there. Mad King now has... There we go. There's the Temporal Distortion. He has the 0 speed attack mix-up and the any kind of time spiral into throw into whatever. Probably see a fast poke from Southpaw. Nope. The dodge. Okay. Good button to press. Always a low likelihood button as well, because because of how few dodges he has. He's only played 2 so far, so he still has the potential to do quite a lot more of that. Every dodge is going to become less and less expected as the game goes on. Not that it's going to last for much longer. Even without Temporal Distortion, any tag into anything is going to probably lead to lethal. There we go. 2 damage. 1/9 of the way there. And that's it. GG, first game goes to Mad King. Do we see... I'm wondering, in terms of what characters he has at a tournament level, what we see him bring out. The classic kind of counterpick, I think, would be Zane or Manalker. I believe Zane is favored against Geiger. Southpaw very vocal about the fact that, or at least in the past, I'm not sure if he's changed his mind on it. I'm not sure if he's changed his opinion on the matchup in terms of how bad Manalker versus Geiger is for Geiger. I'm just wondering if Manalker is a character in his roster. I'm not positive. So I know Geiger is. I'm not sure if he would go for... I'm not sure if he would go for a mirror. Mirror would be pretty ballsy. Be very, very hype. So I'm just waiting for character select here. Uh-oh. Okay. Your chat. Okay, sticking with BBB. Wondering, yeah, I'm wondering if that's the right option. So same principles apply here. Okay, opening K stuffs everything, including single ace, which is a very likely tool in early neutral. Essentially, because characters are so reluctant to block against BBB early, and single ace beats so many of the things that people would play to beat BBB's slow normals, relatively slow normals, just to stay out of range. It's a very, very strong play to play a heavy single ace block mix early with BBB, and then work to get range once people are, you know, fairly confident you're not going to be playing, or essentially worried that you're not going to go to normals, that you're just going to keep sticking out more aggressive options. Now, ordinarily, letting a character block really hard, and my god, 40 damage off of the first, like, 3 combat reveals. Brutal. Yeah, triple flash gear. Insane. But yeah, so ordinarily, nice stuff's oh, does have to trade for that though. But yeah, as I was saying, ordinarily it sucks to feed characters' cards by attacking consistently. Luckily, BBB with 2 combo points has basically the lowest possible combo damage of any character in the game. So, with rare exception, he really can't do anything with those cards. Like, it's not as... Okay, let me rephrase that. He can do stuff, but he is the least scary character to feed cards to. The most threatening thing he can really do with them is convert stuff into aces, and then open up his go-to-range game. Ooh! Yeah, plays the fast throw there. Fast throw meant to deal with a king reveal or a dodge into king reveal. So the mix-up typically in neutral there is... the mix-up there on overdrive in it when you're playing it to attempt to go to range is to either play the dodge or king, or to play just a slow normal, because the throw that is meant to catch both of those options is going to get stuffed. Or if they're worried and they just want to block your dodge because they don't think you're going to risk playing the king to get to range, you snag their block, and there you go. You're off to the races. Heavy advantage time, and you have to make it count. So Mad King pulling aces, representing that he will do something. If he has 3 aces at this point, oh god. That's another 8 damage. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I gotta say, that is a hell of a hand. That's hells of draws. Brutal. Somewhere Kasumi is is just grinning from ear to ear. Oh god. Yeah, that's it. Wrap him up. Mad King off to a strong start. 2 games up. Needs to clear channel the nice Jones. Yeah, no kidding. Drawing all the good cards in your deck and never losing combat is a pretty sick strat, and I highly recommend it, it turns out. Damn. Alright, Southpaw, sticking it out. See if he can adjust to this punishing Geiger range. So J in neutral, very, very strong, as we have learned. Okay, gets the block off. Aiming to snag a cute 2 or a queen. Or even just trade with J. At this stage, it's not too bad, but when you're down 40 health, it's definitely rough. Well put. Well put. Alright. So he's found at least 1 J. He did block once though, so it's not as crazy awesome a hand as it was last time. Yeah, I mean, good lord, if you drew something like that 2 games in a row, I think just retire. Retire for your opponent's sake, like... Alright, do we see the cross-up normal mind game? Or have we conditioned him to ace so that we block? No? Good odd block. On the odd block especially, BBB has so few... Oh no, never mind. He's got a ton of blocks. It's so few odd attacks, actually. Just the 1 odd attack. Not counting the 7. Which you can't play at range anyway. Nice! Undercuts the Q. Taking the knockdown. J's. J's for days. Fairly even life totals. Basically the same life differential as at the beginning of the game. Good one, Corbo. Oh! Oh, Jesus! Just hammering him with aces. No. I'm very surprised that he consistently plays them as... Well, I guess early it's not too bad. It's going to undercut everything that isn't an ace on BBB's side anyway, but... Man, I would not... I mean, like, clearly it's working out for him. And I guess you can always option select against block anyway. Very unlikely that you're not going to beat something. Nice. Dodges a K. What are we going to see? Can't get to range here. Oh, he can. Oh, that's right. He, never mind. He overdrived. So, can he make it happen here? Do we see the immediate K throw from Southpaw? And do we see the even more immediate normal attack from Mad King? No. Okay. 13 damage. Gives Mad King another card. Two aces confirmed on deck for Mad King. Probably using those to pressure more blocks, dodges from Southpaw, I would expect. Can't recall how he got out of range last time. I think it was with block. Yeah. Yeah, there we see it again. Southpaw unwilling to play aggressively in the face of AA. And Mad King punishing him for it by getting out for free. Okay, Temporal Distortion with Jack on deck. Overdrive, okay, making him think about possibility of dodge into king. We know he has a king. Alright, we hope he has another king. Okay, double dodge. Definitely advantage Geiger here, as he has more dodges to do that with. Nice, yeah, just playing overdrives to escape, potentially deal with the scariness from Geiger. Could see Gutsy throw. Nope, just dodges. Puts him back at range if he's got the king. Nope, goes for damage. Whoa! Okay, 13 damage with 2 queens. At 56 health, he really doesn't have much to deal with. Or with Geiger at 56 health, it's really tough to do anything, punish anything off of a dodge. Successfully navigating these time spirals. Manages to punch him out of Temporal Distortion. Wow, ace and something in hand. Whew. Oh my goodness. Is that the third one? No, second one. Okay. God. Pressure continues. Reloads jacks. Oh, nice! Gets the dodge off. Into what, though? That's the question. Into ace? Probably want to keep that. Yeah, deals 10. So still mystery card plus ace. Those dodges. The lower caps hype. Oh my goodness! Nice! Nice! The strats! That's sick. That's a sick gribble. Block, and he's out. Yeah, really tough for him to get anything going there. Classic hand Brio. Brio. Yeah. Southpaw not adjusting to the fact that I think Mad King is just never going to play those aces at range. Ever. Ever, ever, ever. And this is not going to be lethal because no temporal distortion. It's undoubtedly going to lead into some damage. Throw into king. Oh, okay. Just throw into massive damage. 24 off a quote-unquote lost combat. It's brutal. 3 cards in hand. If he has another ace, he can make this happen. Okay. Brings him down to 20. Still has that single ace in hand. Still have aces on deck for Mad King. He's undoubtedly got 3 at this point, I think. Finds the 3rd temporal distortion. Putting on the pressure. Dodge into triple ace is lethal and very strong. Oh, nice! Hey! A gutsy dodge, considering how often Mad King has represented Time Spiral Hurricane. An incredibly gutsy dodge from Southpaw. Pays off in a big way. Mad King immediately reloads. Pressure still on, though. If BBB has drawn another ace, he's always got to consider, and there's nothing in the discard, so always got to worry about that 0.2 speed attack. It's possible that even a successful 0 speed super is not going to be lethal. Oh! Dag. Yeah. And that's it. 3 wins. Mad King on match point. Exactsies with Time Spiral Hurricane. Oh man. Rough set. Rough set so far. Do we see a character switch from Southpaw? Or does he stick it out with BBB? Honestly, in my heart of hearts, I want to see the mirror. Because I want to punish people. Because I think most of the mirrors in this game are actually really, really good. Even though they can be really psychologically difficult to play. Yeah, no kidding. So Vendetta has... Yes! Oh my god. Okay, undercut with Jack. Sack boom. No significant loss either way for either of those characters. 8 damage, not all that much. Nice! Dodges the second boom. Into throw. Okay. See, Corbo doesn't get it. Mirror matches are amazing. Ooh! The ballsy 5! The ballsy 5. Okay, bluffs with the queen because he can get that back off of any temporal distortion play. Basically a free bluff. Does put him at 5 cards. Both characters finger gunning at each other as hard as they can. Nice. Gets the block off. Mad King playing very aggressive. Good Lord! Jesus! Somebody check his freaking deck! Guys, that guy's smuggling pipe bombs. Like, Jesus Christ! Fellow, please. I want to check these replays. I want to see just how ludicrous Mad King's hand is. Has not let up on the aggression. Putting Southpaw in an awkward spot where he has to choose to block a spiral. Both on even hand. Yeah. Honestly, better combat loss than just eating the damage, I think. It's going to lead to more damage, but at least costs Mad King 2 cards. Does get the knockdown, though. So we have seen a 2 and a 5 played. Doesn't really tell us much. Oh! Oh dear. Damn. Oh, Jesus. Holy crap. Yeah, I mean, when you don't lose combat, you can really put the hurt on a guy. Unfortunately, this was one of the few matchups where the Guile theme just does not apply. Nice. Like the Q, stiff upper Q. Hurt me more, Snake. Nice block. Southpaw now building hand, slightly faster than Mad King. Doesn't matter though, because temporal distortion and assorted hacks. Okay, R&Ds, possibly for his own temporal distortion. No mirror TD. Okay, what do we see? 7th row? Nope. Fastidious blocking. Powering up 7s. Interesting. Do we see Hurricane again? Or do we see him play Cycloid Revolution for 30 damage? Because, of course, he has the other 2 aces. Why wouldn't he? Like, at this point, I'd believe anything. This dude's got, like, clan-level draws. Oh, no. And that's rip. That's it. Damn. Hell of a set. 4-0. Brutal. Good games, Mad King. I can't. I'm dead. Well played. Hell of a set. Wow. Wow, 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 wow.